I am here at my parents' house. Not my childhood room, but basically my childhood room migrated to this house that they moved in much later after I had already moved out. But it has some of my old stuff, so that's cool. Good setting for my annual New Year's resolutions video. My voice sounds different because we all got sick on the plane flight back from Florida. It's really slowly getting better, like this virus cold that we have, but I feel fine. And Christmas for us is not a big deal. So I thought this was a perfect chill day to go over some of my New Year's resolutions. I've been jotting things down and I just want to I'll just go through some of them. My first resolution, which is not, it's more of just a plan, like a roadmap for myself, is to enjoy LA as much as possible while I'm still there, because I think I might have said that I plan to move back here to the Bay Area when my lease is up in August, in the next 2 semesters, basically from January until June. Wow, I have a full-time class load at Los Angeles Community College, as well as some comedy classes that I wanted to take. So, like improv. So some of the classes I'll be taking include like public speaking, a couple workout classes, TV writing again, different class, a group therapy, psychology class, film class, like film and media and design, a singing class, and something else that I'm missing. But anyway, I'm going to do that. And so that is my first resolution, just to enjoy the shit out of LA and not worry about what happens after August. The second big resolution that I think I have, it's evolved over the years, is just to be in a better frame of mental health, which I think I really am over the years. And I always find a therapist that is helpful because I don't really need much. I'm very low maintenance. I just need like a smart person that listens more than they talk. So I have that. I feel really at peace with my relationship with food. I've been eating regularly and healthfully, and you've probably seen in my what I eat in a days, I feel like I have a really good relationship with food. Body is slowly coming around because I think with the relationship with food, there's change in body, and I just have to get used to the fact that I'm not going to be an insomniac, caffeine addicted, sugar addicted person. And that means that I am going to gain a lot of weight because I'm actually eating real food and real meals. Like, the health that I've gained over the last couple years has been worth it. I'm not going to restrict calories ever again because I just feel so much better now. I feel so nasally. My third New Year's resolution is to visit China with my parents this year. That way I can visit my grandparents and some of my extended family and actually travel a little bit more and see some other parts of the country that I haven't seen. And that takes a lot of time and energy in China. Traveling's not super easy. A lot of awesome places aren't super open to the public. It's so huge, it's like traveling around America. So it's not going to be like the one trip that gets me to everywhere, that lets me see everything, but I'm slowly making my way. Last time I went to Sichuan and Shanghai, and this time I'll probably be able to see more. Hangzhou, where my mom's family grew up, so just trying to see all these places. So hopefully that will happen in the spring, despite my heavy workload in classes. And then that kind of just goes into my whole attempt to be closer with my family in general, which I guess is resolution number 3, but I feel really good about it already. This was a big resolution for last year, and I have grown to appreciate them so much. It was like I haven't even been trying that hard since I've written that resolution, but all of the therapy and forgiving that I've done about my childhood, and my parents being in a good place right now. I feel like they're healthy, they're really positive, and doing things to keep themselves healthy is really inspiring, and it makes me love them so much more. So anyway, we are having a great time this holiday season. So resolution number 4 would be to um, walk more. So this is a big resolution I had when I was in LA because I found myself slowly walking less, as we all know. When I first got there, I was really walking everywhere, and I was that crazy lady that people, I'm sure, told, like, urban legend, like some crazy Asian lady just walking around LA. The sidewalks or the blocks are like quarter miles long, and it's really not fun to walk there, but I was doing it and having a great time exploring the city. Then slowly that stopped because I got lazy. I feel like I had seen everything there was to see, and I just got really lazy. Before the holiday season, I was like, yes, I'm doing this. More walking dates with friends, just more listening to podcasts, whatever it takes to get out and to not use my car. So that is my 4th main resolution, which is a resolution that will be very easy to keep once I move back to the Bay Area. I've already started talking about kind of where I'll work, and it'll probably be in San Francisco again. So naturally, just a lot of walking on my commute. And I hesitate to continue resolutions past like this summer. So it's sort of like a 6-month resolution because when I move back, everything is different, and I have much different goals for when I'm back. But since I probably won't be making another resolution video, I will just say that the main resolution that I really want to try once again is the resolution to date and have a serious, loving relationship when I move back to the Bay Area. I'm going to probably date a little bit when I'm in LA, but the serious aspect of that would be when I move back. And last year, I think I've had that more or less as a resolution, sort of lower on my priorities every year, except last year when I wanted to take a break, and I was meeting a lot of people and dating, and it wasn't very interesting at all. So I figured I would just like not have it as a resolution, just see what happens. And going to LA, like, that's just the worst resolution to have. If you plan to move to LA and you're new and you're like not even sure you're gonna stay. So took that off my resolutions, but and it was a great idea because I literally probably didn't think about dating for half a year. Serious dating, ever, the whole year that I didn't. But that was really good, and and it's just fun not to think about, guys. It's so fun not to worry about that stuff. But now, at my age, and knowing the kind of environment that I'm going to move back into where a lot of my friends are couples, we're all getting older, I really do want to get married. I don't like living alone, like without a lot of support, which LA has really impressed upon me this time. I definitely plan to just, look around to see if there's anyone who I might have a long-term relationship with, because usually I'm just not a very good looker. I'm really oblivious, and I'm kind of brash and like outgoing, but like a little kooky when I'm out in public. But I'm an introvert in that way. If you don't talk to me, I'm not going to talk to you. So talk to me, please, because I probably want to talk to you. So those are my 5.5 resolutions that I will be thinking about and forgetting maybe for 2019, which is a good year number, really, because I like an odd number. It's not as scary as that 2020 that's coming up. And I think a lot of us are focused more on what's happening in the world rather than ourselves. Certainly, the world wants us to. And that is probably a cool thing, you know? It is cool. I mean, I'm quite into the idea of not focusing so much on ourselves and our resolutions and to just try to like make other people happier and to see what contributions that can be made or just to see like how we can affect others. And for me, that really is more so like how I affect people really on a one-on-one basis and how I can kind of champion their dreams and make them have a nice day and make them laugh. So for me, that is very important, and that is more important than any of these resolutions. I mean, it's just as important. So for me, this year resolutions are taking a little bit of a backseat, and I'm just kind of trying to absorb and be the best person I can be with family, with friends, and with community. Merry Christmas if you celebrate that. Just a merry day of spending time, hopefully, with loved ones. And even if you're with people who you don't feel like you love that much or who don't make you feel great, enjoy this time with other members of your species who are all in this crazy world that is undergoing quite disturbing climate change and strange things. It's so funny that we all made it here and have lived here and are together at this time in history. So, you know, just it's weird. Hopefully we can all agree that it's weird and special and enjoy the time with that perspective in mind. So I'm gonna go downstairs and get some coffee, and I will see you again in the next video. Okay, bye.